Yankees are the American League East champions. They assure themselves a first-round bye. They assure themselves home field in their first series. They are part of the way there, another step in their journey toward a championship.
Against all preseason predictions, against all the doubters from August, the Yankees have pulled it off. They are the 2022 AL East champions. What's going on, guys? It's the King of 161st Street. I'm back with another video, and the Yankees have done it. They beat all the odds. All the struggles from August are now vindicated. Have a chance at 100 wins. Now have the 2 seed in the postseason for the AL, meaning they have home field advantage for the DS, and depending on who wins between the Astros and the wildcard team, could have home field advantage for the CS. Most likely it would be Houston, but most importantly, the Yankees are the AL East champions, and I would like to say thank you to Vlad Guerrero. It was very nice of you to let us celebrate at your house. And I know that joke is being overplayed now, but it's still pretty funny that he really said that. But last night's game really was a good one for the Yankees. Jameson Taillon, who's been on a little bit of a struggle bus, giving up the long ball a little bit too much. He did so last night too. Gave up a leadoff home run to George Springer. Really looked sharp after that. And only gave up 2 runs. You had Gleyber Torres having a 3-hit night. You had guys like Higashioka having 3-hit night. You had Aaron Hicks, who was actually fielding the ball well. It was a really good game all around for the Yankees, and really it was a good showcase of who you can trust come postseason time, and Aaron Hicks is really trying to get that postseason spot back. I don't know if he's actually going to receive a spot. Probably on the bench, maybe, but overall, it is good to see Aaron Hicks actually produce in a good way. Obviously, the elephant in the room, we're all waiting on Aaron Judge to hit 61 and 62, but it's tough to do that when he walks 4 times in a game. Only the second time in his career has he done it, and he's getting the Barry Bonds treatment right now. Not to the extent of Barry Bonds, but he's getting that sort of treatment where no one wants to give up the record-breaking homer. And so no one's going to pitch to him. Hopefully, and my theory is, he hits the best place he's hit all career long for him has been against Baltimore. He's hit the best against Baltimore pitching. So maybe this is a setup for him to be back home, to do it in front of Yankees fans, and to do it against the team he hits the best against the most. And so this could be that sort of thing. I wanted him to tie it on the road, break it at home, and then we go on with our season. But so far, unless it happens tonight, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do it on the road. Unless he just doesn't get it against Baltimore. And then he's only got 4 games left to do it. And that's when you start counting down the days on whether or not he will be able to do it. And look, if he does it or not, he is still the MVP. Whether he does it or not, he still has the Triple Crown that he is fighting for right now. And no one has hit 60 home runs with this type of season hitting-wise. No one has been battling for the Triple Crown with over 60 bombs. It just doesn't happen. So for Judge to be having this type of season, he still deserves all the praise in the world, even if he stays at the amount of home runs he has right now. But overall, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the team at the moment. Like I brought up yesterday in my bullpen video, Jonathan Loizaga has been a real bright spot for this team. Last night we saw Lou Trevino. He's a good piece in that bullpen right now. He's pitched really well since coming over from Oakland. Ron Marinaccio in his outings as of late has looked a lot better than his September numbers. We're also getting pieces back. The biggest piece being Matt Carpenter could be back for that last series against Texas. If he hits well in that series, he's going to be on that postseason roster. And this is what I meant by, like, we had to wait until all these injuries were over. Those injuries killed us in August, which is why we only won 9 games. We're over that already in September by a long shot. And frankly, this has been a great month because we're getting guys back. Luis Severino is back in the rotation and looks like $1 million. Like, his stuff is really good right now. We're going to be getting Benintendi back towards the postseason time around. We got Efros back, which is big for that bullpen like I brought up yesterday. And now we can get Carpenter back possibly before the season ends. This is big. We're getting Britton back too. I don't know if he's actually going to get a postseason spot. But I'm glad to see that we're starting to get all these guys off of the IL, and they are all starting to produce. Harrison Bader has been producing, who was on the IL. All in all, just an amazing month, and what a series the Yankees have. They lost the first game by walk-off. Yeah, it's tough, but what a series, what a month they've had, and what a season this has been for us to witness. We have a chance at 100 wins. We started off as a historic team. We hit a brick wall, which really, in some ways, being an optimist here, this could serve as the adversity that you need come postseason time to overcome what could happen in the postseason. Let's say we're down 2-0 in a series. Well, we just dealt with one of the worst months and one of the worst collapses people have seen, or people could have seen if they actually collapsed. And the Yankees overcame that. So now they probably will feel confident in overcoming a 2-0 deficit in the postseason, or going up against Houston, one of the juggernauts of the AL. We dealt with adversity before, we could deal with it again. And so this all could serve as a bigger purpose for leading us to a championship, which is what the main goal is. And I can't wait to see what happens. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like down below. If you're new here, hit that sub button. I'm on my way to grow this channel and make it as big as possible. So help me out. Hit that sub button and comment below. Who would you rather face in the first round? Would you rather face Cleveland, or would you rather face Seattle, which is the matchup right now and most likely will be the matchup? Let me know down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.